Hey, so as always with young kids, I learned a really good lesson from my 4-year-old Mila the other day. So we were sitting there doing something and she was like, "No, Dad, this is how this works." And I was like, "Well, no, actually, that's not how it works. It works like this." And she went back and looked at the thing and was like, "Oh," she comes back to me and she says, "Dad, you were right and I was wrong." And then a day or two later, we were doing something else and I had told her, "Mila, this is how it works," or "This is what I think it is." And she came back to me and she said, "No, Dad," she said, "it actually works like this. You were wrong and I was right." And in that moment, I kind of had this realization, like a kid has almost no ego, right? A 4-year-old has no ego. She had no problem admitting when she was wrong because it was just a factual statement. As we get older and as we grow up, it becomes so much more challenging to say, "I was wrong." And it just got me thinking, how many missed opportunities do we have, especially like in relationships and business, where we make a decision and it's clear that it wasn't necessarily the right one or there could have been a better one, but instead of just immediately admitting that and going down the new path and not wasting any more energy on it, we sit there and we're like, "Oh, well, I don't want to admit that I was wrong, so I'm going to kind of tweak it this way and tweak it that way and not really tell anybody." But what if we just had no ego around it and we just said, "Oh, cool, yeah, I was wrong. There's a better way to do that. Thank you." Things would be so much easier. We would accomplish so much more, and probably our relationships would be so much better. So as you go throughout your day, think about it. Just be okay admitting when you're wrong. Be okay admitting when you don't know the answer. It doesn't take away from you. Some of the best entrepreneurs and the best leaders are the first ones to admit that they were wrong or their idea didn't work, but they don't dwell on it. They just simply say, "Cool, yeah, I was wrong, that didn't work, great, what's next?" And so that was just a really good lesson that I got from her. And yeah, take that into your day and see how it works.